Apparently, some NFL executives are getting annoyed about how much praise Howie Roseman has received because of his recent draft class, and this is a little bit weird. On one hand, when I read a report like this, my initial instinct is to think, well, these NFL executives need to shut the hell up. I mean, this draft class is tremendous and it deserves a ton of praise. Not to mention, the Eagles only had the draft class they did because other teams allowed players that shouldn't have fell to them to fall to them. On the other hand, at the same time, I think that's possibly what these NFL executives are referring to. Howie had a great draft class, but he didn't do anything special. He just happened to have unbelievable talent fall into his lap, and he'd be stupid to have not drafted them. And I'm not saying that gives these whiny executives any ground to stand on whatsoever, because the bottom line is they had a fantastic 3 days regardless of the reason, and this is not the first time within the last few years that Howie Roseman has put on an absolute clinic. I can kind of see where they're coming from, but at the end of the day, the Eagles knocked it out of the park, and this is not a fluke. Howie Roseman has been at the top of the game for the last few years now, and he deserves all the credit in the world.